children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So I would like to welcome you all for the first session of EVS from Shri Basva Public School, Ilkal. So without wasting our time, let's begin our first session. Are you ready, children? Good. And this is your EVS textbook. Let's discover Environmental Studies Standard 5th. And here is the content, the syllabus for the 5th standard. This book includes total 9 units and total 29 chapters in it. So from this, let's see the first unit, that is the world around us, and the chapter is Interdependence in Nature. So unit 1, the world around us, interdependence in nature. So here we are going to understand the meaning of interdependence. What do you mean by interdependence? Means depending on others. So in the nature, in the world, in the environment, we are going to understand how all the things have depend on each other. They have interdependent on each other. Here in your book there is a picture. It is like a puzzle picture. If you observe it carefully, then you are going to understand the main theme of this picture. So first see here, this picture will show the rotation of planets. So when the rotation of planets occurs, then we will get the nice weather. So we can go for the picnic and all. So due to the rotation of the planet, we get the clouds. Okay. Due to the rotation of planet, we get the rain. Due to the rain, we are getting the water, which is very essential for all aquatic animals, even all living things, and also important for the producing electricity. When you are going to produce the electricity, then it will helpful for us to use all in electric instruments like telephone, laptop, computer, fan, everything, television. So this electricity is helping us to use all electronic items. So this is the thing, how we all have interconnected, we all have dependent on each other. If there is no rotation of planet, then there is no change in seasons or weather. If there is no change in seasons or weather, then there will be no change in the what? Seasons, like we not get the water, will not get the rain, will not get the proper air and all. So this is the thing we can understand the interdependency between or in the nature. So we can say that earth and environment are synonymous. What do you mean by synonymous? Means earth and environment will give the same meaning. How? Like see, the earth is a big environment. In the earth, we will get a lot of small environments. Earth will include the lot of living things, non-living things, and so many things present in the earth. That is considered as one big environment. But in the earth, we are getting lot of small environments. Like example, our classroom. In our classroom, we will get your friends, you, your teacher, your books, bag, bench, everything will form an environment. So environment is a simple thing. The place where we live is called as an environment. So home is also an environment, your school is also an environment. Okay. So in our solar system, the living planet is Earth. So Earth only a living planet. In our living planet, we get the both living things and non-living things. Is it? In our Earth, there are living things and non-living things. So that the combination of both living and non-living things form an environment. So, including the place where the living things and non-living things are there, that place is known as environment. Environment means the surrounding around us. Okay. As I said, your environment may be your bedroom, room, your school, your home, or your classroom. So, whatever the place you are staying, you are living, that is nothing but your own environment. Now, let's see the next topic from this chapter, and that is interdependence of living and non-living things. So, just now we were discussing that all the things are dependent on each other. Now, let's see how the non-living things have dependent on living things, and also living things also depend on non-living things. Let's have a look at another important term, that is ecosystem. So, ecosystem is a form of environment. It is also formed in the environment. but it maintains the balance in the environment. So simply we can say that ecosystem is a community of organisms with their physical environment. So it's a group of organisms including their physical environment. For example, here you can see in this picture, grass will eaten by the grasshopper. Okay, when this grasshopper will eaten by the frog. So grasshopper is a food of frog. Then frog will eaten by the snake. So frog is the food of snake. Then this finally this snake is eaten by the eagle. So eagle's food is snake. Then when this eagle will die, okay, after a particular age all things will die, all living things will die, right? So when the eagle will die, then it will decompose, start to decompose, okay, and it will mix with the soil and lead to form a fertile soil. Again it is going back to the soil. So from where it is started? From the soil, from the plants it is started. Again it is going back to the soil. So this is form an ecosystem. This lead to form an balance in our environment, in our ecosystem. Clear, children? So here soil helps plants to grow. So soil is a non-living thing, right? So it is helping the plant, living thing to grow. It is a plant is a living thing. Then do you think the plants will give back anything to the soil? Right, of course it give back. See here, so it will give back when the plants will grow from the soil. They will grow and they will grow up to the age, and when they will die or their leaves will die. So when they will die and they will start to decompose, mix with the soil, and that lead to form a fertile soil, means good soil for the growth of the plant. As you can see here, the decomposed remains of dead plants help to make the soil rich with nutrition. Okay, so when whatever the nutrition present in the soil, that will mix with the again the nutritions present in the dead plants, that will lead to form a good fertile soil for the production of the plants. So here is an again the plants are taking the help of the soil, and again the plants are helping the soil. Is it? Next is we breathe in oxygen gas. Is it? We breathe in oxygen gas. So all living things need oxygen gas to breathe. So do you think, do we get anything back to the environment? We are taking the oxygen gas from the environment. So we should give something back to the environment, right? So what do we give back to the environment? Right, we give back carbon dioxide gas in return. So when we are taking oxygen gas, then we are giving back carbon dioxide for the plants. Is it? Hence we may conclude that both living and non-living things have dependent on each other. They have interdependency between each other. In an aquarium, aquatic plants, fish are living things. So aquatic plants and fish are both living things under the water. But soil, water are non-living things. They are non-living things. So let's see, there are also interdependency under the water too. How? See here. So fish will take in oxygen gas which is dissolved with the water. Okay. So that oxygen gas released from the plants, underwater plants. So when they release oxygen gas into the water, that oxygen gas will taken out from the fish, all aquatic animals. So then fish will give back more carbon dioxide gas. Then these plants will use carbon dioxide gas, sunlight, water, soil and even chlorophyll to produce and prepare their food. So what it is called? Photosynthesis. So this is called as photosynthesis. In underground water also, plants will prepare the food with the help of these all raw materials. That process is all known as photosynthesis. And this process will continue. Okay. The same thing will goes on throughout their lives. Okay. So this is a thing that is given in your first chapter. Okay. I hope you all have understood this chapter. Today now we will stop here, and in the next session we shall continue the remaining part. Take down the homework, read the chapter 1 Interdependence in Nature and list out difficult and new words in your EVS homework book. Write it neatly in your EVS homework book. Thank you for watching. Take care all of you. See you in the next video.